Today sees the start of the high five at the Butts as Coventry United kick off a string of 5 consecutive home games in 3 different competitions. They will, however, be doing so without manager Terry Anderson and assistant Luke Morton, who left the club midweek. We, of course, thank Terry and Luke for their impeccable service. But there is a match to be won that sees the Red and Greens host Peterborough Northern Star in the United Counties League Premier Division. So catch the action with CUTV and Liam Cook. 3 changes are made to the Coventry team, who suffered a narrow defeat to Lutterworth on Tuesday. Ben Vallance, Josh O'Grady and Chris Canwell make way as Tyler Haddow makes his return from injury. And Cozy Muzingwana returns to the Red and Greens and slots in at left back this afternoon, while Joe Cairns starts after a substitute appearance midweek. There are also welcome returns for Charlie Faulkner, who suffered concussion at Easington, and Joe Blowers after a knock in training. Peterborough go one better than their hosts in switches, making 4 changes to the side who lost 2-1 at Potton. Last week's goal scorer Matt Cox misses out this afternoon, as does Max Peverell, while Lamine Conte drops to the bench along with Sandro Arroyo. In come forward Jack Wilson, defender Josh Burkett, and midfielders Bashir Ahmed Vardia and Mario Neves. The Star aiming to pick up just their 2nd league win of the season.
Okay, your team news this afternoon. Peterborough Northern Star first. Number 1, Dylan Taylor. Number 2, Coventry. Number 3, Josh White. Number 4, Liam Merrick. Number 5, Callum Madigan. Number 6, Josh Perkins. Number 7, Vanino Berkensman. Number 8, Mario Nils. 9, Jack Eldridge. 10, Jake Williams. 11, Dennis Tompkins. And United's up number 1, Reece Francis. Come on. Number 2, Harry Sawyer. Number 3, Ewan, one of our old boys. Well. Lucy Musson-Brono. Obvious. Number 4, Liam Cairns. Number 5, Joe Smith. 6, Don Perkins. 7, Joe Cairns. 10, Taylor Hamilton. 9, Ronnie O'Sullivan. 18, you can fit number 8 shirt, Kirby Ellis. 11, Tyler Haddow.
Here we are once again, ladies and gentlemen, after an eventful week, I think we can call it. Coventry United back in action at the Butts Park Arena as we start the high five of fixtures here in the 3-spired city. Coventry with 5 consecutive matches at the Butts Park Arena. But today we'll be doing so with our beloved manager Terry Anderson and assistant Luke Morton, who left the club on Wednesday. We also have to say thank you to coach James Dunn, who has also decided to step away. Coventry United ready to go. 3 players had the pod this week in Chris Canwell, who joined Hinckley today. Ben Vallance and Dom Lane. No Josh O'Grady today. At the Red and Greens ready to go. We'll run you through the team news very shortly as the referee gets ready to kick things off. Making sure that everyone is good to go. As you can hear, the Red and Green Army backing their boys today. Well, let's get underway. Yours are kicking from right to left. Yeah, Red and Green home strip. It's white with black stripes for Peterborough Northern Star. Joe Smith plays it back to Reece Francis. United have to give the captain's armour to Liam Cairns today. Harry Sawyer enjoying an extended spell at right back in the absence of Nat Kelly. O'Sullivan, good strength on show, lobs it left. Haddow. Slips in, looking for Nkosi Muzingwana. It's shepherded into touch. So here are their starting lineups for Coventry United. Reece Francis, Harry Sawyer, Nkosi Muzingwana, Liam Cairns, Joe Smith, Dom Perkins, Joe Cairns, Riley O'Sullivan, Kyle Carey, Kirvin Ellis and Tyler Haddow. And for Peterborough, it's Dylan Taylor, Luke Clemenson, Josh Pike, Liam Merrick, Callum Madigan, Josh Burkett, Bashir Ahmed Vardia, Mario Neves, Jack Eldridge, Jack Wilson and Dennis Tompkins. Sawyer looking for a delivery from the right-hand side. Haddo in there as well as big Kirvin Ellis. A header at the near post. Sends it out to the far side. And this is giving away a free kick for a strong shoulder in, shall we say, on Luke Clemenson. Best of the action here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Highlights will be available hopefully this evening of what will hopefully also be a Coventry United win. Kane's in with the challenge. Smith in with a header, but has gone down with a head injury. Maybe a clash of heads with the number 10, Jack Wilson. Wilson looks fine. That's an injury to the centre-back, not what Coventry United need, but physio Dan White told to hold fire for the moment as Don Perkins helps his centre-back partner up. It will be a drop ball as there was no free kick given. United will be giving the ball back to Peterborough. Well, they know, in fact, they're going to continue. Mazingwana. Cairns. Sweeping across is Jack Wilson to bring the ball back for Peterborough. Crossfield ball catching out Josh Pike. Sawyer in, who got the final touch. It was Sawyer who was charging in on the left back. Pike with ball in hand. And it's clear Joe Smith is not okay. He's gone down again. And Downwhite this time is going to make an appearance. This is not what Coventry United needed after just 4 minutes. Well, now with Smith, it seems as if he may have a problem with his leg, but no, he's going back to the face now. It looks like it might be a problem with the nose. Difficult to see with the referee standing in the way. Of course, with the nose is broken, he won't be able to continue, and those protective masks that the pro players wear are not cheap for non-league. £3,000 those things cost. I'm not sure we've got that in the petty cash. Royston, you got an extra £3,000 in your back pocket? Nope, he hasn't either. Roy Adden, our stadium announcer, sat next to us. I'm sure you'll hear him shouting to the rafters with microphone in hand if United score today. Maybe slightly less volume if Peterborough score. Well, Smith leaves the field and it looks like I think his day might be over. He's going through a couple of tests with Dan White, the United physio. Haddo, can he get there ahead of the defender? Great speed on show by Haddo to get there ahead of Madigan. Cairns across, looking to find Riley O'Sullivan, but O'Sullivan couldn't get the contact he desired. Very promising play thus far from the Red and Greens. Six minutes gone at the Butts Park Arena. Pleased to say Joe Smith is back on the field now, so looks like that nose isn't broken. Definitely is. He's just gone in for a header there. He wouldn't do that if his hooter was hanging off. That'll play for a throw just on the halfway line, although Sawyer takes a few yards more than he should do. Referee calls him out on it. Towards Ellis. Beaten mid-air. You don't often say that. Mario Neves was caught. Referee says no. Sawyer. Ellis. Back to Perkins at centre-back is Nkosi Mazingwana. Can he pick out another pass towards Tyler Haddo? In fact, he's going to go for Kyle Carey. Barged off the ball. Great strength by Madigan, the captain for Peterborough. Had a play for the goal kick. As we said, the first of 5 consecutive home fixtures for Coventry United, the second of which happens on Wednesday. There was a bit of confusion on social media as to when the game was. It is definitely on Wednesday. Wednesday the 20th of October, and the Wolves are entering the Lions' Den. Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Butts Park Arena in the Birmingham Senior Cup. Do not miss that one. Smith volleys upfield. Ellis, bit of a barge from behind. Referee says play on. And Vardia able to whistle the ball back from Carey. The referee goes back to the free kick. Good advantage played by the man in black. Cairns lays it off to Liam Cairns, looking to drill it. Couldn't find its way for a sea of black and white. All the way back with Joe Smith, who nods it straight out for a corner. Been able to wrap his head round that ball and find Francis. It's going to be taken by Jack Eldridge. Stars top scorer with 4 goals this season. Straight on the line, Reece Francis did drop it but collects it before Josh Pike can stab home. Launched upfield towards Harry Sawyer, but volleyed straight back where it came from. Sawyer retrieves from Pike. And as far as Wilson. Pike. With Mario Neves. Neves' cross doesn't beat the boot of Harry Sawyer, the first man. Carey looking for a crossfield ball to Riley O'Sullivan. Perfectly executed. Now where will Riley go from here? We know he's got pace, we know he's got style. And he's able to win it back from Clemenson and skip over a challenge by Madigan. O'Sullivan and Conas up the far post. Did he get the final touch? Ellis celebrates. It may have been diverted home by the defender, but Ellis is claiming it. Slightly muted celebrations from Ellis indicate perhaps it was an OG. But either way, on 10 minutes, Coventry United lead by 1-0. Well, that does go down as Coventry's goal. That is his first since his return to the club. His first since 2018. And this is down the left-hand side. People are going to get immediately back into it with Jack Wilson. Vardy was the target on the edge of the penalty area, but brought to feet by Cairns. Lost it over the back line. Tyler Haddo brings it to feet. Riley O'Sullivan is in the centre. Square to O'Sullivan. That's 2. And there is no doubt about that goal scorer. And there was little doubt he was going to score today. Riley O'Sullivan, goal number 15. In his 15th appearance in League and Cup this season. A special talent if ever I've seen one. Haddo made it possible with a soaring run up the right-hand side after a delightful ball over the back line. And the clinical nature of O'Sullivan made it a sure thing that goal number 2 was on the way. Coventry United 2, Peterborough Northern Star 0. Well, what a start this has been for the Red and Greens. First match of the Post Terry Anthony, I'm sure that Terry will be very happy to see his players performing so well. And United have got a free kick there as the two number 4s going head to head, Merrick and Liam Cairns. Cairns barged from behind by Merrick, but kept on running, although there was no real advantage to be played, so the referee called it back, and Joe Smith looking to take a short free kick, but Jack Eldridge didn't get the required yards and blocked the ball. So the referee gives Eldridge a warning, tells him to get some distance between himself and the free kick taker, and United will take it again. Smith. It's with Don Perkins. Muzingwana making his I think third Coventry United debut. Now has a free spells for the club now. Coventry United original back in the old days of the Cage and Spinks Drive. Ellis holds up play well. Barges his way through. You try stopping Kerwin Ellis, but that ball was stopped by Luke Clemenson. Lopped it up the right. Joe Smith nods it down away from Eldridge along the right flank. Liam Cairns under pressure from Mario Neves. There's a bit of a shove in the back, but Cairns gets it safely back with Reece Francis, the Coventry United vice-captain, who has been wearing the armband in the last few games in the absence of Aaron Williams. I believe suffered an Achilles injury. So today is Liam Cairns wearing the captain's armband. Great control and Muzingwana collecting that cross-field ball. Now O'Sullivan dropping deeper, playing on the wing today, it appears. Can't beat the slide of Clemenson. Cairns picks it up, it's straight back into the right back, Muzingwana, and collected by Merrick. Locked it up to the number 10, Jack Wilson. Nodded out for a throw on that far side. Remember, sponsorship opportunities are available here on CUTV for just £500. Your company name will not only be seen on the CUTV graphic in every single match, but so much more. So much more to come here on CUTV as Coventry United marching on again. Sawyer couldn't clear the cross, and Muzingwana tried to take it on the half volley, but it just slipped off the boot. What a way that would have been to return to the red and greens. Muzingwana again, just back to the halfway line. Chips it through. That's surely handball against Clemenson. Referee says no, the arm was outstretched. But Carey has got it back, looking to make the most of it. Carey. Muzingwana. Liam Cairns, is he thinking about the long-range spectacular here? Leaves it for his cousin, Joe Cairns. Return to Liam Cairns, stabs it through. Swung away by Tompkins. Back with Perkins on the edge of the centre circle, looking for a crossfield ball, didn't get the height on it, but Wilson loses out. Offside calls against Eldridge. Referee says no as we hit 15 minutes. It's Mario Neves. He is offside, but he was stopped anyway by Joe Smith as he entered the penalty area. United immediately back on the front foot. Here's Joe Cairns looking to find Haddo again. Haddo is having a great game, but he won't beat Dylan Taylor to it. The goalkeeper for Peterborough Northern Star is all the way out of play. Just about level with United's penalty area on this near side. Reece Francis strolling across his penalty area with the ball with his feet. Ellis the target, Ellis nods it through. Haddo's onside, but across comes the left back, Josh Pike. Cleared as far as Perkins, at centre back for the red and greens. Liam Cairns to Sawyer through the centre circle. It's Perkins again. Space on the left for Muzingwana. Nkosi Muzingwana telling O'Sullivan to make the run. Instead goes centrally to Kerwin Ellis, nodded away by Madigan. United not giving up on this one, and Dennis Tomlinson just swipes across Harry Sawyer in the penalty area and collects the ball. Vardia. Eldridge, shepherded into touch by Joe Smith. Well worked by the former Coventry Spinks defender. Perkins. Sullivan, quickly closed down by Merrick. And that pressure has caused him a mistake, handing the ball to Wilson, and a slide in by both players. Results in a throw in. It's been given to Peterborough. So Merrick had a bit of a problem there. He's back on his feet. Midway into United territory. It's going to be Clemenson. Neves is there, as is Vardia. Elderidge, heavy first touch, takes it too close to Joe Cairns, and Cairns spots Haddo. Lovely pirouette around Josh Burkett. It's Tyler Haddo squares it, Conan for free. What a start for Coventry United! Haddo and Ellis link up to perfection and celebrate a glorious goal. Not even 18 minutes in, and Coventry United are in complete control. The skill on show from Tyler Haddo gave him the space he needed. And the pace took him away from the trailing defenders. Ellis collected the ball and virtually danced his way over the line. Coventry United 3, Peterborough Northern Star 0. We're underway once more, and immediately Haddo trying to close down his opposite number 11. What a game this has been so far for the Red and Greens. After a tough week for everyone at the club, United are putting their best foot forward. Crossing on shoot of Clemenson. Look at Sullivan tracking back. Forces him out. Well played by Riley O'Sullivan, and Madigan has gone down with an injury in the centre circle. Not what Peterborough Northern Star needed, and the physio is immediately called over. Let's take a look at the latest scores from around the professional grounds, if we may. Coventry City playing away to Blackburn Rovers this afternoon at Ewood Park. Over 3,000 fans making the trip. We, of course, wish them the very best of luck. Along with our friends at Coventry Blaze playing at the Skydome Arena tomorrow against Belfast Giants. Be sure to go and support them if you can. Try and get the scores up for you. And it's the end of the afternoon for Callum Madigan. He has been substituted, and coming on, I think that's number 12. Let's wait and see the shirt number, but it is definitely Callum Madigan coming off. And it is an attacking change. Madigan replaced by, let's wait to see the shirt number. I think it may be Sandro Aroha. Still haven't seen the shirt number, unfortunately. Cairns wins that ball on the edge of the penalty area. And it is number 15, Sandro Arroyo. That change confirmed. The only thing is, when teams don't bring their own scoreboards or numbers, you have to wait until the player turns his back to you so you can see who's gone. Obviously, we don't get that problem with the home players because we know who the Coventry United players are, but it's the first time we've seen a lot of these players. So that change is confirmed. Captain Callum Madigan replaced by Sandro Arroyo. And Coventry have a throw right in the corner. No, the flag has gone up for offside. Well, the goalkeeper's going to take a a free kick, I should say. Just on the left corner of his penalty area. We're almost halfway through the first half, and Coventry United have not been challenged at all, and have dominated at the other end of the park too. They're leading by 3-0. 2 from Coventry United, which one potentially could have been an own goal, but we went to see the replay. Riley O'Sullivan with the other. It's been a very productive afternoon for the Red and Greens. They'll have another chance for a throw. Final touch coming off Josh Pike on the right side of the box. Harry Sawyer receives the ball from Carey. It's Sawyer towards Riley O'Sullivan. It's behind the goal. You can hear the red and green drum behind the goal. I'm going to draw some atmosphere here. Final score to bring you from the Premier League. Liverpool have won 5-0 at Watford. So the change in manager, again, clearly hasn't worked for Watford. In the Premier League, Man United beating Leicester 1-0. It's a good game for me because I like Man United and my mum supports Leicester, or claims to. It hasn't been a game in 30 years. Man City beating Burnley 1-0. It's Riley O'Sullivan collecting the ball along the left flank, deflected out for a corner. The block made by the number 11, Dennis Tompkins. As I was trying to tell you, the score, Ewood Park, is still Blackburn Rovers 0, Coventry City 0. And I'd like to be joined by Chris Jones, who has finally, has he got his car fixed perhaps? So his car broke down this morning, but he is here. Joe Cairns towards Ellis, over Ellis's head. Smith couldn't bring it to feet. Arroyo collects from Neves. Has no choice but to punt it out just by the Coventry United substitutes. And another attacking scenario for the Red and Greens. Perkins is going to leave it for Liam Cairns. Is he? In fact, no, it's going to be Harry Sawyer. Sawyer to Ellis. Shovels the ball, looks to return to Sawyer. Doesn't quite have the legs on it. And it's Neves who hooks it upfield to Jack Eldridge. Shoulder to shoulder with Joe Smith. It's not a battle that Eldridge could win. Liam Cairns loses out to Eldridge. Smith in again, but Wilson picks it up. Looking to go for a goal from range. Trying to catch Reece Francis off his line. It wasn't going to happen. Carey. Oh, what a ball. The passing has been unbelievable today. Can Haddo take advantage? Here's O'Sullivan sliding from behind by Pike. Referee says no. The standing captain, who has slide from behind on United's top scorer, must have got enough of the ball. Difficult to tell from behind. No real appeals from Riley O'Sullivan, so it must have been a fair challenge. Perkins. Again, a fantastic long ball. Sawyer tries to cushion it down. Ellis. Sawyer again. Harry Sawyer to Liam Cairns, the United skipper today. Perkins. Sawyer again. Sawyer towards Ellis for the hat-trick. Oh, it's up the post by Joe Cairns. Goalkeeper's gone down injured, but it seemed a certain fourth for Coventry United. And Joe Cairns desperately unlucky to hit the woodwork rather than the net.
Potential 50-50 winning number today was 102.01. Don't bother looking, it's already been claimed. £59.50. It wasn't yours.
Roy Eden teasing the fans again, telling them that the 50-50 has already been claimed. What was the point? Oh, he's horrible. He is. I might have to promote Connor next week. No, we do love him. He's done a fantastic job, Roy. Also a sponsor of the club. It's Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters. Also used to sponsor Coventry United TV. Has sponsored us for a game this season too. That's Dylan Taylor, the goalkeeper. Was received some treatment, but he's okay. Good news for Peterborough. I don't believe they have a substitute goalkeeper. They've already lost one player to injury in Madigan, the captain, who has been taken off, replaced by Sandra Arroyo. Iguana picks up the goal kick, hands over to Kyle Carey. Body checked by Clemenson. Free kick Coventry United, and Clemenson's going to be called over for a chat with the ref. It's been an exceptional performance of the red and green so far. It's going to be taken by the new boy, Nkosi Muzingwana. Takes it short. Riley O'Sullivan setting himself up for the strike. Neves got there just in time before he let loose. Carey. Little trip by Clemenson. Carey. Keeper couldn't handle it. It's just over the head of Haddo at the far post. Kept it on the right side by Sawyer. Ellis in there. Beaten mid-air out as far as Joe Cairns. Slips it down the left. Carey unable to keep it in. If Carey went full post, he could have got that, but I think he gave up just a little bit too soon. Goal kick bouncing over everyone. And Perkins has given it away cheaply to Eldridge. Harry Sawyer launching it out before Ruyo could get on the end of it. Perkins makes his apologies. Too lackadaisical from the big man. Not something you expect from a defender of his quality, especially after being up there for man of the match on Tuesday night. And a very narrow defeat to Lutterworth. Throw to Arroyo. Deflected, was it? No. Tried to deflect it out off Muzingwana. But, like I said, didn't take a touch. Coming up to the half-hour mark, we will be taking a break here on CUTV at half-time. So, we'll just be muting the microphone. Go and get yourself something cold. Great ball. O'Sullivan. Hutto with him. Riley O'Sullivan. Take over by Cairns. Smashes it across the face of goal. What does Cairns have to do to score? So becoming a bit of a free-for-all for the red and greens thus far. By Taylor. Cushioned down by Harry Sawyer. Smith's clearance charged down by his own player. I think it's slipped through for Arroyo. Shoulder to shoulder with Kyle Carey, and Carey comes away with the ball. True United legend Kyle Carey. It's been a legendary display for the red and greens this far. O'Sullivan, flag raised against Kervin Ellis when it looked like it would have been an easy tap in for Haddo if he'd been able to get the cross in. 30 minutes gone. Coventry United 3, Peterborough Northern Star 0. In the United Counties League Premier Division South. Muzingwana. Sprints along the left. Plenty of space. Now he's got Neves for company. Muzingwana needs some support. He's going to try and go alone. Great run by Muzingwana. The cross straight at Dylan Taylor. Muzingwana coming in for Ben Vance, the club legend, who sadly departed the club on Thursday. The only player to play in every season in the club's history. We do, of course, wish Ben Valance and Dom Mullane the very best of luck, as well as Chris Canwell too, who's making his debut for Hinckley today. Cairns. And lets it run. Ellis cushions it down for Harry Sawyer. That would have been a perfect ball for Riley O'Sullivan, but cut out at the last minute. And not the best of balls from the back. Oh, the man who intercepted that pass, Josh Burkett. Straight back to Reece Francis in the Coventry United goal. Zinguana receives from Perkins. Floats it over, bounces away from Haddo. Could he get there? No, he can't. Shielded by Josh Pike. But Muzzingwana making a real impact on his Coventry United re-debut, shall we call it. Sawyer. Haddo making a big impact on his return from injury. It's Tyler Haddo, shielded by Vardia, kept out the penalty area. Sawyer looking for Kyle Carey, but it's Neves with the interception. There's space on the right for Arroyo, but goes left. Jack Wilson curls it right, beautifully found. Arroyo, can he get the first shot on goal? Yes, he can, and somehow Reece Francis saved it. It looked like he went through his legs, and the trailing foot perhaps diverted it out. Astonishing from Reece Francis, the United #1. To come in from Josh Pike on this right-hand side as Peterborough started to get a bit of momentum together, and they've scored. It's Mario Neves who gets Peterborough on the score sheets. Simple header in a crowded penalty area. Neves gets Peterborough out of the blocks. Coventry United 3, Peterborough Northern Star 1. Just goes to show you can't rest in any match in this league. O'Sullivan. Haddo the target. Haddo found. Closing in on goal. Can he square? He went for it himself and connects with the post via a deflection. Did the goalkeeper get something on that? But Haddo, frustrated, he didn't find the fourth for the Red and Greens. Taken short by Joe Cairns. Here's Riley O'Sullivan taking on Arroyo. Cairns wanting the free kick. Referee says no as Neves comes away with it, only as far as Liam Cairns. Battles on the wing. Was there a trip by Arroyo? Yes, there was. It's going to be Don Perkins to take the free kick as O'Sullivan looks for some space within the penalty area. Perkins flicked up by O'Sullivan. Can he bring it down? Surrounded by Peterborough players and ferociously smacked into the car park. And there was the faint sound of glass breaking. I just hope it wasn't Connor's car. 9 minutes to go until the break. Coventry United 3, Peterborough Northern Star 1. Great game of football at the Butts Park Arena, the first of 5. Remember, it's Wolves on Wednesday night. Eldridge are going to make it 3-2. A bit of a tame, having it into the side netting at the near post. But now Don Perkins has gone down with an injury, and Coventry United sending a couple of players to go for a warm-up. Short break in play as it looks like a potential ankle injury for Don Perkins. United already short on defenders with Nat Kelly out for a while with an Achilles problem. Goal at the King Power Stadium. Leicester 1, Manchester United 1. Yuri Tillemans equalising after Mason Greenwood put the Red Devils in front. Still scoreless at Ewood Park. Blackburn 0, Coventry City 0. But it's anything but scoreless here. 4 goals already in the first 37 minutes. Perkins is okay. He's not going to have to be substituted, but he will have to leave the field for a brief moment as receive treatment from the physio. It's the referee had told him to leave the field for a moment just to make sure he's okay. But just in case, Tyler Donaldson is going over to a bit of a warm-up. The next game we've got here on a Saturday, well, I say a weekend, it's actually a Sunday, is in 8 days' time against Bristol United of the United Counties League Division 1. That is in the FA Vars. So make sure to pack the stands for that one. Going to be a big day. Going forward, went over the defender. Cairns closes in. That'll be a throw for the red and greens. Good pressure on show. Cairns, Haddo, too close to the defender, Josh Burkett. Cairns comes away with it. O'Sullivan. Couldn't do it all on his own. Runs into the number 4, Liam Merrick. Arroyo was clearly offside. That ball was played from the left. Free kick. 15 yards into United territory. It's going to be Don Perkins to drill it through for Tyler Haddo. Haddo takes it around the goalkeeper, but he couldn't keep up with it. Some very experimental ideas for the Red and Greens today, and most of them are working. So look at that Liverpool game, 5-0 against Watford. Have a look at the goal scorers were. I don't think Watford were doing too bad up until the manager got sacked. It's the game of football, isn't it? It can be unforgiving. It's a generation game as well. Changing the guard can be painful, but yet is inevitable sooner or later. It was actually a hat-trick for Roberto Firmino, who's had the most productive seasons. Smith will just shield that ball out from Pike and does so beautifully. We're hearing there has been a goal at Ewood Park. We're just looking to check on that. We're hearing there is Blackburn who have taken the lead. So just trying to get confirmation. Haddo. Determined run from Tyler Haddo, looking to curl it. Didn't have enough curl on it, but not a bad effort at all from the returning forward. Well, there's nothing on the socials yet for Coventry. It still says 0-0 on Twitter. Cairns and Arroyo going head-to-head there. And yes, there has been a goal. We can confirm it. The Twitter obviously a little bit slow. It's Rothwell who scored for Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn 1, Coventry City 0 at Ewood Park. Arroyo. Keep it away from Sawyer on the halfway line. Pike. Eldridge right on the touchline, and he took it over with that attempt at control. So just 2 minutes until the break here on CUTV. We'll be going off air for about 10 minutes. Perkins trying to be cheeky, flicking it over Neves. He's already got one to his name, but he slips as he gets ready to take the strike. I think Neves was appealing for a free kick, but Perkins was nowhere near him. Got a touch on the invisible man, perhaps. Here's Carey. Beautifully weighted ball to the far side of the field as Sullivan helps it on. Sawyer to Hallow! Oh, it's just not Tyler Hallow's day. At point-blank range, centre of the goal, the whole net's away, he smacked it off the bar. He did connect with something, he smashed the ball against the advertising boards. Oh, that's coming out of his wages. Arroyo embarking on a one-man mission for Peterborough. Barges Carey over as he momentarily brought it back, but it's now with Neves, now Vardia. Deflected, but we'll find Clemenson. Arroyo, can he cut the deficit to 1? No, he can't. Poor first touch. United do look comfortable. Remember, they've only got a 2-goal lead now. Pegged back by Neves through that corner. Haddo's header. Neves will let it go. Took a final touch off a Peterborough man. United throw as we enter the final minutes of normal time. Carey off the heel. Muzingwana there, but Carey looking for a more direct approach. It wasn't a more successful approach, unfortunately. Offside flag raised against Eldridge. The referee waited for about 5 seconds. But Eldridge saying that this shirt was being pulled away. It doesn't matter, Jack, you're offside anyway. Into added minutes. There's been a fair few injuries, so I'd say between 3 and 4 minutes of added time. Sawyer from Cairns. Slightly underhit to Liam Cairns. But United have got away with that. Smith all the way back to Francis. Iguana didn't get the first touch right out on this near side on the halfway line for a Peterborough throw. Can they drag it back to 3-2 before the break? No, they can't. Muzingwana collects. Perkins all the way back with Francis. Perkins cut out by Merrick as it was aimed towards Kyle Carey. Merrick looking to square it. Smith prevents the first. Eldridge, brilliant save. With the left peg, Reece Francis denies Jack Eldridge his 5th of the season. And what a throw by Francis straight to Muzingwana. And we're being told it's 2-0 Blackburn now. Muzingwana. O'Sullivan the target. He's got a handful of shirt. Can he find a route around the number 11? Yes, he can. Ellis at the far post. It's over the big man. Must have had some height in it to get over Ellis. Looking for Kyle Carey. Couldn't quite get the accuracy right. And neither could Vardia. It's behind the number 10, Wilson. A very soft free kick given there. He was surrounded by Coventry United players. Challenging from the side by Perkins into the ground. Not like he got the ball cleanly to me. And it's Sam Gallagher who's got the second goal for Blackburn Rovers. Not a successful afternoon for the Sky Blues, unfortunately. Clemenson, but Latedley takes the free kick. Perkins prevents Eldridge from reaching it. Good control. Referee checks his watch. Mazingwana chested down by Cairns after that aerial duel between Clemenson and O'Sullivan. And Haddo taken out from the side by Vardy as the ball sent into the crowd here at the Butts Park Arena. The hands weren't quite as safe as those of Reece Francis, but the ball is safely back with the red and greens for the free kick. Vardy gets a warning. Cairns plays it low. O'Sullivan! Oh, so close. Did it take a nick on the way through? It doesn't matter. The referee has blown the half-time whistle here at the Butts Park Arena. Cracking first half of football. Half-time score. Coventry United 3. Peterborough Northern Star 1. And that's us done for the first half here at CUT. Make sure to check back in around 10 minutes for round 2. See you shortly. We're back here on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook for the second half of this United Counties League Premier Division South match. Coventry United 3, Peterborough Northern Star 1. There has been a change at half-time. Tyler Donaldson coming on to replace the injured Joe Smith. Set to go. United currently in control. Well, let's see what the second half brings. Here's Arroyo sprinting forward as Peterborough look to snag himself in this game. And going to the set, it's given away on the right-hand side. And could there be a chance for a second? There is! Peterborough Northern Star have dragged it back to 3-2. It's Jack Eldridge, the top scorer, his 5th goal of the season. And a stunning start to this second half by the Star. Well, a tough start for the Red and Greens in this second half. Not even a minute on the clock. And Eldridge has bagged goal number 5 in League and Cup this season, the top scorer for Peterborough Northern Star. But immediately Coventry on the assault. Ah, Joe Cairns looking to slip it through for Ellis, but Ellis didn't make the run. And now Eldridge again. Drags it wide. United need to wake up. They're starting this second half very sluggishly. It's back with Reece Francis, but there is going to be a short stoppage in play as Eldridge has gone down. Seems to have hurt his knee. His right knee he's clutching. United still with the advantage. There's now a 1-goal advantage from what used to be a 3-goal advantage. They went 3-0 up. 2 from Coventry United, which one potentially may have been an own goal. I'll try and clarify that after the full-time whistle. Sullivan scoring the other, but then it was Neves from the corner bringing it back to 3-1. Then Eldridge straight after half-time, making it 3-2. United now are anything but comfortable, despite a stunning opening to the game. Clemenson. For Eldridge on the right, it's all Peterborough so far. Aimless ball. Hooked in towards Neves. Nodded by Perkins out towards Eldridge. Eldridge keeps it within the confines of play. Barged to the ground by Merrick, and it's been given as a penalty. Right on the edge of the right-hand side of the penalty area, and now Coventry United from 3-0 up could be dropped back to 3-3. It just goes to show, never count on anything in football. As Peterborough Northern Star, who have only picked up 4 points in 14 matches, could be about to draw a level against Coventry United, who currently sit 6th in the Premier Division South table. Still, the debate goes on with Reece Francis and Liam Cairns, but the referee's not going to change his mind. And placing the ball on the spot is Luke Clemenson to bring Peterborough back from the brink of a 3-0 deficit to 3-3 at the Butts Park Arena. Referee blows the whistle. Clemenson steps up and he skied it! A terrible spot kick by Clemenson. Eels from the Red and Green Army. But Clemenson just flushed Peterborough's golden ticket down the Kazi. Well, is that the wake-up call that Coventry United needed? We've been going 6 minutes in this second half. They barely had a touch on the ball. Here's Joe Cairns. Sawyer. Into the air for Tyler Haddo. Offside flag raised, but it was an easy save for the keeper anyway. Cleared by Dylan Thomas. Perkins nods out on this near side. That's going to be a throw. Neves. Pike. Again, sneaks in, snatches it from Eldridge. And expensive a throw. They've got some yards between themselves and Reece Francis' net. So it's Pike. Up line towards Arroyo. Connects and finds Neves. Flicks it over. Cairns beautifully. Too close to Harry Sawyer though. Joe Cairns slips in and tripped by Eldridge. Coventry United with the free kick. And a round of applause from the Red and Green Army as the Red and Greens look to get themselves back in order. And looks like there's going to be a second change for the Red and Greens. That's number 12 getting ready. There's a number 12 on the bench. He's down as number 19, but that looks to me like Charlie Faulkner. And it's going to be Riley O'Sullivan leaving the field, I believe. Here's Liam Cairns. Donaldson. Joe Cairns. And a perfect ball for Sawyer on the right-hand side. O'Sullivan wants it, so does Haddo. Sawyer, and it's an own goal from Pike! Pike blasts into his own net from Sawyer's cross. The standing skipper for Peterborough Northern Star. And just when the Star thought they had a chance, the gap edges back to 2. Thanks to Pike, the left back for Peterborough. Could that be the second own goal of the game? A striker's finish from Pike, unfortunately, he was in the wrong net. They're scoring at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 4, Peterborough Northern Star 2, as Perkins prevents the cross from the right-hand side by the number 10, Jack Wilson. A goal in the Premier League, Aston Villa 1, Wolves 0, and Southampton 1, Leeds 0. It's still 2-0 to Blackburn at Ewood Park against Coventry City. We hope for the best of the Sky Blues. On the 10-minute mark in the second half, can Peterborough nod themselves back into this game? No, they can't. Ellis away at the near post. Kyle Carey on the run up the left. Hopeful ball, swung clear by Merrick. Well-timed clearance by the number 4. Carey in, and a lunge in by Clemenson. He's going straight in the book. And there's going to be another change for Peterborough Northern Star, the number 7 on the board. That's Bashir Ahmed Vardia. No sign of who's going to come on yet. And the card brandished to Clemenson. First recipient of a yellow card today as Charlie Faulkner goes for a last warm-up before he enters the field. Under his concussion, Easington. Perkins. Oh, Perkins! So close! You can see who Muzingano was aiming for from that free kick. It was obvious that the big man was the target. But stopped right on the line by the goalkeeper, Dylan Taylor. The attack far from over with Kervin Ellis. Sawyer's in there. Joe Cairns, stopped well by Taylor. Arroyo, there's O'Sullivan in from the side, forceful but fair. That wasn't fair though, he dragged O'Ro's pants down. Didn't know it was a full moon tonight as Tyler Haddo does find the net, but looks at the flag and sees it's raised. When is Haddo going to score today? He's been absolutely fantastic, but still his name doesn't appear on the score sheets. Taylor. Here's Pike. Swung away by Burkitt. Merrick. Oh, Neves took too much time on that. Dispossessed by Liam Cairns, who's certainly up there for man of the match. Kyle Carey. And Cairns looking to meet Tyler Haddo. The flag stays down this time. And again Haddo denied. This time with the left boot of Taylor. What does Haddo have to do? He's been incredible today. Here's Liam Cairns. Carey in the centre circle, curls it right. Harry Sawyer. Sawyer taking on Pike, who scored an own goal earlier on today. It's Sawyer, dinks it through for Joe Cairns. Can he keep it in? He can. Keeper punches it away as Sawyer tried to get his bonce on that. Neves. And a free kick given against Riley O'Sullivan for tripping Neves as he played the ball. Just as the red and green thought they'd intercepted it. What a game this has been. It's going to be one of the games of the season so far. And here comes the change for Peterborough Northern Star. Leaving the field, it is indeed Bashir Ahmed Vardia. And coming on, Lamine Conte. So it's Bashir Ahmed Vardia. Slowly walking off the field, and Coventry United now are ready to make the change, I believe. They're going to wait until the next stoppage of play. I think we know who's coming off. Taylor's kick. Cushioned out with a head of Don Perkins on this near side. So that's 2 changes made by Peterborough Northern Star. Here's the captain, Pike. Plays a 1-2, smacks off the head of Joe Cairns. Cairns struggling, he's just needs a minute to grasp himself, and they've got the throwing out of it anyway, the clearance from the back. Right, it's Riley O'Sullivan leaving the field.
And the change for United on number 12, Charlie Faulkner, and off number 9, Riley O'Sullivan.
What a player this man has been. A Coventry United legend if ever I've seen one. Thank you very much, Riley O'Sullivan. And heading on in his place, Charlie Faulkner. Haddo. Still looking for that elusive goal today, but he's got Cairns at the far post, and it's deflected out of Tyler Haddo after the slide from Burkitt. Less than half an hour to go at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 4. Peterborough Northern Star 2. What a match it has been, and it's far from over. Launched upfield by Burkitt. And his opposite number launches it out on the far side. Now it's going to be a throw to Peterborough. And a third and final change coming up for Peterborough Northern Star. It's Luke Clemenson being replaced by Ben Robinson. So number 2, Clemenson off. And number 12 coming on, Ben Robinson. And we're hearing there has been a goal at Ewood Park. Coventry City are back in it. Tyler Walker making it 2-1 at Ewood Park. So that change again, Clemenson off, Robinson on. Play back underway with Merrick after that throw. Merrick. Looking for Eldridge, it's a poor ball. But it's deflected out for a corner. Greens now stacking up at the back, keeping the front three up for the counter. It's swung in by Pike. Oh, and at the far post, it looked like a godsend for Eldridge. But he drags it wide. Not the first chance Peterborough have wasted today. They've certainly had the spirit. They just lack that cutting edge at times. Remember, they could have been level with that penalty. Just fired over by Clemenson, who has since departed the field. And Faulkner caught in the head. That's going to be a free kick. Burkitt absolutely fuming, but he definitely was caught. Well, now the free kick to come in from the right-hand side. Joe Cairns loves the set piece. Can Cairns clinch the 5th? Sizable presence of Kirvin Ellis and Don Perkins in there. Plenty to aim for. It's Cairns towards Ellis. Nodded away by Neves. And Wilson should be able to get it away as he's chased all the way by Donaldson. And better to be safe than sorry, Liam Cairns nodding out, preventing the counter. way back with Reece Francis. Coventry United looking to build again. Just 25 minutes to go here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Coventry United are absolutely walking it at the moment with the flag raised against Tyler Haddow. Sign of frustration from Haddow and Faulkner, but they can't have had that much room after staying onside. They were virtually in another postcode. Through it goes. We're not letting this one go. Conte. Merrick. Now filling in at right back. Hasselden on the right side there. Eldridge, but it's Carey comes away with it and gets the throw. Just shy of the technical area. Harry Barnes and Joe Haggerty in the technical area today. Not that many chairmen in the league with a UEFA B licence, I must say. Poor control by Musinguana on the far side results in a throw-in for Peterborough in virtually the same position. And some of the fans having to shield their eyes from the setting sun. It won't be long before we're finishing games in the dark. As long as we forget to put 50p in the meter for the floodlights. Corner kick to come. Wasn't near post. Francis comes to claim it and gets the free kick. Forearm used, says the referee. Perkins wanted to take it quickly, but he's going to need more options. Francis slips as he launches it to the right. Neves shielding from Sawyer, but Sawyer wraps his leg around the goal scorer for Peterborough. Liam Cairns. Haddow on the right. Faulkner wants it to feet. Holds play well. Sawyer's ball. Pike sends it only as far as Faulkner. And Faulkner dispossessed by Neves. Faulkner from behind. I don't think he got the ball. There was a bit of contact on Ben Robinson, but the referee thinking that it was too much. Probably a fair decision if you think about it. More to the right-hand side by the keeper, Dylan Taylor. Here's Thomas. Merrick closed down by Musinguana, just kept in by Ben Robinson. Merrick. And it's Liam Cairns bringing it back for the Red and Greens. He's had a fantastic game today. Cairns. Oh, and just needed the defender to not prevent that ball. But it was a good block made there by Burkitt. Just as Haller looked ready to race through ball with the penalty over Peterborough Northern Star, but Perkins side-footed out on that far side. A couple of United substitutes going for a warm-up on the far side. United have one more change they can make. And we're hearing there's been a goal at Ewood Park. Coventry City have drawn level. Blackburn Rovers 2, Coventry City 2. The Sky Blues are level. Waiting to see who the goal scorer is. It's Liam Kelly. Wanted a Blue Moon goal for the skipper. Well done, Coventry City. Free kick on the right-hand side of the penalty area for Peterborough Northern Star. Josh Pike hoping to atone for that own goal by dragging United back to a one-goal deficit again. With just 21 minutes to go, Peterborough have to get moving. Can Pike, the stand-in skipper, give the Star some hope? Referee checks we're good to go. It's Pike deflected straight at Francis. Safe hands from Superman. Conte. Get rid of that long ball from Francis. But Kyle, Joe Kent should say, doing very well to bring it back from Wilson. and Cozy Muzingwana. Now with Don Perkins. Ellis. The referee giving the free kick against Ellis there. A bit of a wrestling match going on between Tompkins and Ellis, and the referee is giving in favour of the Peterborough number 11. Coventry Spinks seem to be doing well. I think they're winning, was it 5-0 at half time against Rockwell Corinthians? Let's see if we can get the latest score on that one. And a free kick against Don Perkins. As he was the one to go down. Eldridge has got the free kick in the same position as they had about a minute ago. And oh, it's getting a bit tasty there. Kyle Carey and Eldridge. But it's 5-1 to Coventry Spinks at the moment. There's a bit of fisticuffs at the moment, nothing compared to what happened after the game against Lutterworth. And still players surrounding the referee from both teams. Reece Francis getting involved, the referee gonna have to get a grip of things. Starting from nothing really, there's Joe Haggerty trying to urge his players away. Well, the only players not getting involved for Coventry United are, I think that's Joe Keynes, Harry Sawyer and Tyler Haddows on as far away from the action as you can get. Cooler heads now prevailing, but the referee calling over, I believe he's called over Don Perkins. This is never good news. Referee talking it through with his assistant on the far side. Got a better view of things. And the referee calling over Carey and Eldridge, who instigated that little melee. I have a feeling either both of them are going in the book or neither of them are going in the book. Yellow card for Carey, yellow card for Eldridge. And you can't really say fairer than that. And the referee, who's calling over now? That's Charlie Faulkner he's calling over. And a yellow card for Faulkner. Oh, he's dishing out bookings like they were Christmas cards at the moment. Well, now that calmer heads have prevailed, let's get back to the football. In fact, no, the referee now going over to Reece Francis. And yeah, Reece Francis booked now. 3 yellow cards for Coventry United, just the one. Just the one for Peterborough. It's like that movie, isn't it? You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. Four yellow cards in the space of a minute. That's got to be a record. Well, back to the football. Thank God. So it's going to be a free kick for Peterborough Northern Star. Pike, who's found the net once already today, hopes to do it again in the right net this time. Near bounce as well, the near post. And the expression of Pike just tells you everything you need to know about that effort. From Francis, nodded up by Wilson. There's Liam Cairns going in on Robinson. Pike still up there. Wilson! Beautiful parry by Francis. Corner kick for Peterborough. We know what happened last time they got a bit of momentum. Swung in and nodded away by Tyler Donaldson, his home debut for Coventry United. Donaldson, now Sawyer. Throws it up the right flank. Oh, Carey tried to be cheeky and play it on with the back heel. Closed down by Conte, and Carey's done very well, but Conte able to come away with it. He couldn't do it all on his own. Bit of pushing the back by Sawyer. Referee says no. Carey looking to float it over. Burkett can only hit it to Tyler Haddo. Squares it. Oh, Faulkner couldn't slide it home. It just needed a touch, any touch. Plenty of highlights to be broadcast here on CUTV. The highlights will be after the game. And could they include a goal for Kyle Carey? Oh, yes, they do. A goal he has thoroughly deserved today. And as Alan Ward would say, it's the old five. Five-Star United sweep Northern Star aside. And Kyle Carey joins in the fun of the Butts Park Arena. And the third and final change for Coventry United, Kirvin Ellis is being replaced by Jack Bowden.
And the champion United on Jack Bowden and off Kirvin Ellis.
So just the 12 minutes to go. Here at the Butts Park Arena, Coventry United now firmly in control with a 5-2 lead. They've got the free goal advantage back after a sluggish start to the second half. But all is going well for the Red and Greens now. Perkins launches away from his penalty area, kept alive by Wilson. Should have been offside there. Referee says no. Says it's too close to Donaldson. Donaldson has done very well in his home debut for the Red and Greens. Promising talents, the youngster. Francis. Over to Sawyer. Tyler Donaldson. You're just slowing down play now, as we're about to enter the last 10 minutes. Haddo is onside this time. Tyler Haddo, he's deserved a goal. Will he find a goal? He smashes it across the face of the net. Faulkner couldn't connect. It's gone out of play for a goal kick. Carl Bottle says 5-0. Carl, it's actually 5-2. The game was actually very close to becoming 3-3 with a penalty at 3-2 for the right back Clemenson, but he skied it. And United, since that moment, have controlled proceedings at the Butts Park Arena. Remember to join us here at the Butts on Wednesday night. Wednesday against Wolves, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Going to the Butts Park Arena, the Birmingham Senior Cup on Wednesday night. £7 for adults. Do not miss it. Good work by Donaldson on that far side to prevent the cross, but it gets Spencer a throw, level with the penalty area. Less than 10 to go now at the Butts. Coventry United 5, Peterborough Northern Star 2. Can the Star finish with a flourish? Arroyo high into the sky. Header away by Donaldson. Now Kyle Carey. Faulkner taking on Merrick. And slips it through for Cairns. There's space on the right for Bowden. Bowden is found. Bowden's zoning in on goal. Could it be his first Coventry United goal? Stopped well by the gloves of Taylor. As United try to build on the rebound, but they won't be able to. And the free kick given against Peterborough for a lunge in on Don Perkins. Perkins, once more punishment for the number 12, Ben Robinson. It is just going to be the free kick for now. Carl says, who cares about Peterborough's 2 goals? We have to go it down the middle, Carl, but we're very pleased that Coventry United are winning. Free kick in. Haddo. Oh, and he stumbled as he tried to turn. Cairns keeps it alive. Joe Cairns. Stopped by the keeper, Taylor. Score update from Ewood Park. Still 2-2 between Blackburn and Coventry City. Arroyo. Oh, what a challenge by Sawyer on the edge of the penalty area, just as Arroyo had the goal at his mercy. Carey. Beautiful ball. Haddo. Oh, it just got away from him. On another day, Haddo could have had about 6. Robinson on the right side, helped out by Conte. Wilson. Now Merrick. Offside calls. Referee says no. Sandro Arroyo. And the slide in by Donaldson, done to perfection. Corner kick is the result, but it could have been worse. Highlights of today's game will be available tonight here on CUTV, youtube.com/Coventry United, the place for all of your Coventry United broadcasts. Pike's delivery. Francis crowded out, stopped on the line by Liam Cairns, but even if Peterborough had been able to turn it home, it wouldn't have counted anyway. Free kick has been given in United's favour. Control by Faulkner, couldn't take it past Merrick. Faulkner receives from Perkins, blocked up by Merrick. Free kick United in front of the technical area. All 6 changes have been made now, so the way the sides will finish. And what a game it's been at the King Power Stadium. Leicester just took the lead against Man United, but it's been dragged back to 2-2. So Yunshu in the 78th minute for Leicester, but then Marcus Rashford making it 2-2 in the 82nd minute in his, I think it's his first appearance of the season. So 6 minutes to go. Here at the Butts, the result not in doubt anymore. Carl says, sorry, he got the score wrong. It was the Liverpool game he was talking about. I'm sure Terry Anson would have been very happy about that one. I hope Terry and Luke are enjoying the game at home. Again, thank you for your many years of incredible service. Carey. Who will claim it? Faulkner. Haddo's there. Faulkner. Faulkner's got it. It took an age to find the net, but it trickled in And Charlie Faulkner makes it a super 6 against the Star.
Number 6 for Charlie Faulkner. I said Charlie Faulkner. And the score that looks by the way there, Coventry United 6, Peterborough Northern Star 2.
What a game it has been. 6-2. The last time I saw a 6-2 was 2004, Waverley's debut against Fenerbahce for Manchester United. It's been a while since I've seen the 6-2. And Roy getting another one bites the dust ready, I think. And Tompkins, oh, safe hands there by Joe Haggerty, catching the ball as it was lobbed out. Perkins, I'm just going to see this out now. Cairns loses out to Robinson. And as far as Perkins, now Reece Francis. Francis. Carey the target. Check control by Carey, too close to Neves. Remember to vote for your Coventry United man of the match on social media. Neves. Robinson on the edge of the area. Neves tries to dink it in. Sawyer takes it on. Francis came to clear it, but Sawyer's clearance connects with the head of Arroyo. Neves. Conte. An ill-judged effort by Conte. And there's been another goal at the King Power Stadium. Leicester 3, Manchester United 2. Jamie Vardy 1 minute after Marcus Rashford. What a game that is. Bowden. Star of the future for the red and greens. Here's a star of the present. Tyler Haddow. This is his moment, surely. It's another own goal. It's Tompkins this time. Oh, it's been a nightmare for the Peterborough back line.
Oops, 7.
A magnificent 7 for the red and greens. Anything but a magnificent afternoon for Peterborough Northern Star in their defence. 2, potentially 3 own goals, depending who got that final touch from Covenance's opener. But it has been a cataclysmic performance at the back. And believe me, Tyler Haddow will try and claim that. Two minutes of normal time to go. I think Peter will be hoping that the referee shows mercy and lets them leave the stadium without any added time being played. It has been dominant for the red and greens in the last half an hour of this second half. It was dominant in the first half as well. Little blip at the start of the second, but the red and greens are doing everything they can now, getting the goal difference up, one of the biggest wins of the season. Faulkner's got the throw as he was blocked off by Wilson. Carl Boswell says, man of the match, Kyle Carey is definitely up there. Muzinguana to Cairns. It's with Tyler Donaldson. Now Sawyer. Is there time for an 8th? Sawyer tries to cut in on Arroyo. He's got there. Bowden goes down. Sawyer's got the loose ball. At point blank range, saved for the corner. Well, it's once in a blue moon when Harry Sawyer scores. It's going to be Faulkner with the corner. Only 4 United players in the penalty area. They want to stretch themselves. It's over Perkins. Donaldson will collect. Liam Cairns. Carey slips it through. Offside flag against Joe Cairns. Slots it home, but it's not going to count. And that's normal time done. say 2 minutes of stoppages. Racing up the right-hand side. Eldridge. Wilson. Here's Conte. Shoulder to shoulder with Carey. Conte doing very well. Holding the ball away from Carey. Beautifully done by Conte. It's into Wilson. And he was unable to prevent Francis from grasping it. And clearly, Joe Cairns was held as Haddo. The free kick was given as Tyler Haddo was ready to blast it home. He did put the ball in the back of the net, but the free kick's been given, and Haddo can't believe another chance at a goal has been taken away from him. And a red card is brandished to Burkitt, the number 6. Today it goes from bad to worse to abysmal for Peterborough Northern Star. Burkitt with a little goodbye message to the Red and Green Army as he heads back to the changing room. 90 seconds of added time have elapsed. Is there time for an 8th goal for Coventry United? Joe Cairns standing over this one with surely what will be the last attack of the match. Can he cap off a brilliant display in an emphatic way? Here comes Cairns. No. Bit of an anticlimax, unfortunately. Because Roy was filming. If you had 2 people filming it, it's not going to work. About 2.5 minutes of added time, there surely won't be much left. Away by Taylor. Perkins' header. Out of reach of Cairns, that's going to be a throw. Royal. Donaldson brings it to feet. Here's Nkosi Musingwana. Merrick finds Eldridge. Engine by Faulkner and able to retrieve possession. Merrick only slip it out on the right side for another throw. On today's stream viewed 103 times. Thank you very much for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Faulkner's throw to Kyle Carey. There's acres of space on the right for Sawyer. Harry Sawyer, Bowden, Haddo and Cairns up there. Ducks past the challenger, Robinson. Sawyer needs support now. Finds it with Kyle Carey. Turns away, looking for Cairns in the area, but won in the air by Pike. Now the chase is on up the right. Eldridge. Brought to the ground by a pull by Don Perkins. Will there be a last twist in the tail for Peterborough? They're obviously not going to win the game from here with 4 minutes of added time played and they're 5 goals behind. But they can give their fans something to remember by. Nope, straight at the wall. And now Faulkner racing through on that loose ball. Haddo's there. Oh, Conte with the slide prevents Haddo from reaching it. If anyone deserved a goal in any match this season, Tyler Haddo deserved one today. So full time from Ewood Park, 2-2 between Blackburn and Coventry City. Well earned point for the Sky Blues. It's been a well-earned 3 points for Coventry United today too. Spinks also winning, so a good day to be a football fan in Coventry. Here's Francis. Harry Sawyer into a 6th minute of added time. Carey. Keynes wants it in the box. Carey going all alone. Diverted away as far as Liam Cairns. Can United get an 8th? No, they can't. Conte prevents the effort. And now Eldridge with space on the right. He's got Robinson with him. Squares for Robinson. Looked offside. Is offside. We've had 6 minutes of added time, and that will do us. Coventry United bouncing back. 7-2, the final score at the Butts Park Arena, sending the Red and Green Army home happy. A glittering display against Peterborough Northern Star. And smiles back on the faces of United. Final score at the Butts Park Arena, Coventry United 7, Peterborough Northern Star 2. Well, thank you very much for joining us here on CUTV. As Roy says on the tannoy, join us on Wednesday for the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Birmingham Senior Cup. We hope to see you there. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time on CUTV.